Hey guys, Tiff here to present my final summative assignment for Internet for Educators. I'm obviously using Prezi as a way to show my information and using Screener to do the voiceover. I've never heard of Screener before this class, and I think it's really great to experiment with new ideas. I'm obviously going to be going pretty quickly here, but I will post the link on my blog to this Prezi so that you can check it out afterwards because there's some cool videos on here. I'm going to be talking about the main ideas from this course. So, starting with dealing with FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Sadly, when it comes to the internet, a lot of teachers fear it. They're unsure of it, and they really just don't even want to go there. They don't want to educate themselves on it. They think they can't do it. This is sad. It's hard for their students if they have that attitude. So, how open-minded are you when it comes to the internet? Dr. Glenn Gatton spoke about not letting FUD get in your way. You don't need to be an expert here, but you do need to be able to serve as a guide for your students, which is something we as teachers do all the time. Embracing new technologies is crucial. Something that might get in your way, blocking and filtering. Do you know how to deal with this? Don't let these things stop you from what you want to do. We need to advocate for access. We need to do these things so that we can get through the filters and blocks of really great websites. We can do it in these ways: befriending the keymaster, advocating for access, as I said. If something's great, fight for it. Innovate in safe places. Use Moodle. Teach good digital citizenship. This is something great for students to learn anyways in terms of respect. A few of my classmates created this really great site that contains a ton of information about the internet, so this site could certainly eliminate FUD. So I encourage you to check this out. Another main idea of this class was PLNs, Personal and Professional Learning Networks. I've never heard of this term before this class, but it includes using Web 2.0 technology to enhance your learning as a teacher. So establishing a positive online presence is what this is all about. By using numerous Web 2.0 sites, we can collaborate with other educators and get new ideas and fantastic information. So a few of the sites that are on my PLNs include, first and foremost, Twitter. I had a lot of preconceived notions about Twitter. I signed up for it during this course. I'm so glad I did. I'm now connected with a ton of educators all over the world learning new things. How great. I've also created a blog I'm quite proud of in this class. YouTube is something really great. We need to advocate for access of YouTube in our schools. There's so many ways that students can use this as a learning tool. I also have a Digo account. I use my iGoogle frequently, and setting up an RSS reader to keep track of all the edubloggers I'm now following. Here are some screenshots of some of my sites on my PLN. So there's my blog, my YouTube channel, and my Digo account. Another main idea in this class was collaboration and sharing. Why hoard good ideas on sharing? This doesn't make sense. The concept of online sharing benefits everyone who takes advantage of it. We talked with George Couros. He's a really great principal talking about really fantastic ideas. He says, do you notice that we spend less time on classroom management when students are highly engaged in what they're learning? So true. He has a really great blog. He uses Twitter a lot as well, so you might want to follow him. Also follow on Twitter Dean Sharesky. He reminds us not to reinvent the wheel. Look for other bloggers and find out what they're doing. We also spoke with Alec Couros, brother of George Couros. So he supports networked learning. So as a teacher, how are you learning? Manage your own learning. He discussed this Eric Whitaker's online choir. Really great collaboration idea. Sadly, we don't have time to watch it though. Assessment was another main idea of the course. As a teacher in the 21st century, I need to know the questions to ask and the ones to answer. I need to know what my students know and help them prove their learning. We spoke with Darren Kuropta, the consultant with literacy with ICT at Manitoba Education. Discusses the idea of how do you know what they know in terms of assessment. He's found really great ways to find assessment that work. For myself, I look to Taylor Molly. He's a poet and master of words. He has such passion for teaching, and I really encourage you to watch his videos. Again, we don't have time to watch one. So to conclude, this class proves that by using ICT and Web 2.0 tools in a safe and effective way, you can not only increase your learning as a teacher, but the learning of your students as well. I learned so much in this course. There's a lot of information out there. You just have to take the time and sift through it. If we teach today as we taught yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow. Great quote by John Dewey. So I encourage all my fellow classmates, keep growing, keep learning, keep pushing the envelope. Cheers.